Welcome back to the Growth Mindset Podcast, the show dedicated to helping you unlock your potential and navigate challenges with a powerful mindset. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're revisiting a topic we touched on before, but we want to do a much deeper dive because it's something so many people aspire to, yet often struggle with: learning a foreign language.
It's true. Language learning is a fantastic goal, opening up cultures, opportunities, and connections. But let's be honest, it can also feel incredibly daunting.
Absolutely. People start with enthusiasm, buy the apps, the books, and then reality sets in. The initial progress slows down, the grammar gets complicated, and the vocabulary seems endless.
That's where the common narrative kicks in. I'm not good at languages. Or, my brain just isn't wired for this. This is classic fixed mindset thinking. It attributes difficulty to a lack of inherent linguistic aptitude rather than a lack of the right strategy or sufficient effort.
Exactly. We hear people say, "Oh, you're so lucky, you have the language gene," as if it's purely genetic. While some people might have had earlier exposure or learning experiences that built confidence, framing it as a fixed, unchangeable trait is incredibly limiting.
It is. The fixed mindset creates a fear of failure. If you believe your ability is fixed, every mistake is proof of your inadequacy. This leads to avoiding practice, especially speaking, which is essential for fluency. You don't want to sound silly or make errors because it confirms your negative self-belief.
And this avoidance becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't practice, so you don't improve, which reinforces the belief that you're not a language person. It's a tough cycle to break.
But a growth mindset offers a powerful alternative. It's built on the belief that abilities, including language skills, are developed through dedication and hard work. It's not about being good now, but about the capacity to get better over time.
The key phrase is yet. I can't understand native speakers yet. I can't have a fluent conversation. Yet. Adding yet acknowledges the current state, but opens the door to future improvement through effort.
It reframes mistakes from evidence of failure to valuable learning opportunities. Every error tells you something you need to work on. It's data. A growth mindset learner sees feedback, even criticism, as a gift to help them improve.
And this mindset fuels perseverance. When things get tough, and they will, a growth mindset helps you keep going. You see challenges not as insurmountable walls, but as obstacles you can figure out how to climb over or go around with the right strategies and consistent effort.
So, how do we translate this mindset into actual language learning progress? It starts with setting goals, but not just vague ones.
Right. Instead of be fluent in Spanish, try be able to order food in a restaurant in 2 months, or learn 50 essential verbs this month, or have a 10-minute conversation about my day next week. Make them smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Celebrating these small, tangible wins builds momentum and reinforces your belief in growth.
Consistency beats intensity. Short, regular practice sessions are more effective than sporadic marathon study sessions. A growth mindset encourages building daily habits, reviewing flashcards while commuting, listening to a podcast while cooking, reading an article before bed.
And actively seek out practice in all 4 skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Don't neglect speaking. It's where the fixed mindset fear often hits hardest. Find language exchange partners, tutors, or conversation groups. Don't wait until you feel ready. You get ready by doing. Embrace the awkwardness and the mistakes.
Use diverse resources. Apps are great for vocabulary and basics, but you also need authentic content. Podcasts, television shows, movies, books, news articles in your target language. Try to synthesize information from different sources.
Connect the language to your passions. If you love cooking, find recipes in your target language. If you're a sports fan, read sports news. This makes learning enjoyable and relevant, fueling your motivation.
Language learning is not a linear path. You will hit plateaus where you feel like you're not improving, despite putting in effort. This is completely normal.
A fixed mindset might interpret a plateau as proof they've reached their limit. A growth mindset learner sees it as a signal to assess, adjust strategies, or simply power through with patience. Maybe you need to change your study methods, focus on a specific weak area, or get feedback from a teacher.
What about the fear of judgment we discussed? How does the growth mindset handle that?
It helps you understand that feeling vulnerable and making mistakes is part of the process of getting better. You focus on the goal of communication and improvement, not on achieving immediate perfection. Most native speakers are appreciative of the effort, not critical of errors. Building resilience against embarrassment is key.
And the perennial challenge, lack of time.
The growth mindset tackles this by encouraging creativity and prioritization. How can you integrate language learning into your existing routine? Can you listen during your commute? Review flashcards in line? Find small pockets of time, micro-learning? It's about finding consistent moments, not necessarily large blocks. It also involves making it a priority because you believe the effort will lead to growth.
Language learning isn't just about reaching a certain level, is it? It's often a lifelong journey.
Absolutely. Even advanced speakers continue to learn new vocabulary, refine their accents, and deepen their understanding of nuances. A growth mindset is crucial here too, recognizing that there's always more to learn and staying curious.
It's about finding new goals once you've achieved the initial ones. Maybe learning a dialect, studying a specific field in that language, or using it professionally. The mindset of continuous improvement keeps the process alive and engaging.
Celebrating how far you've come while still being excited about how much more you can learn is the essence of a growth mindset in long-term language acquisition.
To wrap up, unlocking your language learning potential is less about some mysterious language gene and much more about cultivating a growth mindset.
Embrace the challenges, learn from every mistake, practice consistently, seek feedback, and remember the power of yet. Your ability is not fixed, it can grow.
We hope this deeper dive has given you practical tools and renewed motivation for your language learning journey. You can find show notes, links to resources we mentioned, and a transcript of this episode on podcast description.
Thanks for tuning into the GM Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. See you next time.